Welcome back to this week's Brodcast.
I'm Danyka.
And I'm Max.
Brr, it sure is cold out here.
That's so weird. It was warm outside yesterday.
The weather keeps changing.
Speaking of changing, did you hear about the change of administration?
Oh yeah, you're talking about the new Dean of Students. Let's check it out.
With the 2022 school year coming to a close, many new changes are being presented to Northwest's Administrative Board.
The Dean of Students is an administrative position. It's not quite an assistant principal, but there's certain duties that Mr. Smith and Mr. Mosier will still keep.
Be responsible for taking care of attendance issues, some discipline issues. They'll be evaluating some teachers. When you're an administrator, every day is different, so you just take on whatever task is in front of you.
I've been teaching, when I get done in May, it'll be 22 years that I've been at Northwest High School.
It's going to be a pretty smooth transition, especially with Mr. Bombeck stepping in. He's been here a long time, so he knows our culture well, knows our students and our staff well as well.
I've been a part of Northwest for a long time, so I understand the culture, and I think it'll benefit the students because I want to see the students do well.
We kind of sat down with Dr. Edwards and decided to go the Dean of Students route, and we just put out for the position on Teach in Nebraska website and collected a bunch of apps that have their administrative degree and interviewed them, and Mr. Bombeck got the job.
I've been wanting to be an administrator for a while. So in the long run, if I decide that I want to go on and become a principal in a different school, this gives me the ability to be able to do that. It gives me some experience.
It's just going to be another teammate, you know. It's going to be another administrator by our side that's going to help us with the daily duties to make sure the school runs smooth, make sure our students have what they need to be successful, as well as our teachers. We're just excited to have Mr. Bombeck on board, and we know he's going to do a great job for us.
It's always a great day to be a Viking.
What the heck? It was just snowing right before this video.
Welcome to Nebraska. It sure is nice out though.
How are you not confused?
Man, it's so nice, I might go for a run.
Well, track is starting.
The track team is running headfirst into the season.
Well, my job is just to be organized for the most part. So I try to get our coaches organized. I try to get the kids signed up, try to recruit the hallways and get as many kids out as we can. And then just have our meets and equipment ordered and be ready for February 28th. Coach Zaval and myself usually run an off-season conditioning. We've had a lot of kids that have done the distance and some up and down with the sprints, but we've had a lot of kids come out. Basically, you have to run and you have to jump and do some sprints and just get your muscles and body prepared for the season.
Personally, I've gone to a lot of the off-season track, and usually it's a couple times a week, and we go and condition.
Right now, I've been doing weightlifting and working on my flexibility to get faster and stronger, and participating in other sports as well. Many of us are multi-sport athletes, so we participate in basketball, softball, volleyball, and then we all participate in SP as well to get stronger.
Track athletes are looking forward to accomplishing new goals.
From a coaching aspect, probably to have everyone healthy and in the right positions going into districts, and then potentially qualify obviously as many kids as we can, and try to get as many relays as we can to the state track meet.
My goals for this season is to get our 4x1 to state, and to place top 3 in the 100 and top 5 in the 200, and to just have a successful season like last year.
I'd like to just get my PRs better for this season and hopefully make it to state.
I'm looking forward to building relationships with my teammates through practices, and then just success in the big meets and the competition.
Rainy days always look so good.
What? I hate the rain.
These days are perfect for taking pictures though.
I'm not talented enough to take good pictures.
Well, let's take a look at all the students who can take good pictures.
Outside of school activities, some students have found an interest in photography.
I think my freshman year I started getting interested in taking photos because I'd see basketball games and football games going on, and I feel like I kind of want to be a part of the action.
I've always picked up a camera ever since I was 4 years old. I think my mom always had those little disposable camera. I always wanted to take a camera with me, and it'd be filled with like the most unexpected pictures ever.
Doing photography, I like capturing like big moments in people's lives.
I was really young because whenever I would go to all of my brother's events and his sporting games, I would just get bored, and so I'd steal my mom's camera, and I started my sports photography from there.
You may have seen these students taking photos at school events.
I've done softball, football, basketball.
Took pictures of winter ball, and I've taken a few pictures of like basketball, swim, show choir events, stuff like that.
First I started with senior pictures, so those were working out really well, and then I had people asking me, like I just did a wedding last week, and I do an event like bull riding. I take a lot of bull riding pictures for my grandpa's events and stuff he does.
The four plan to continue photography in the future.
I probably will pursue photography a little bit, nothing like major or as my career, but just for fun or on the side because I really do enjoy it.
I think I just want to keep photography as a hobby for now, and then eventually if it leads to anything, have that as a job in the future, but right now just trying to focus on just doing it as a side hobby for school.
As of right now, I am planning on doing photography. I don't know what, but just something with taking pictures.
You know how they say, like, if you have a good job, you don't work a day in your life? Kind of like that. I feel like if I did stuff like that, it'd be kind of fun.
I'm planning on continuing it as a side hobby. I'm hoping to keep up my senior pictures, maybe make a side business out of it while pursuing my advertising degree.
Make sure you check out some of their photos on social media.
_KJC Photography.
My Instagram account is @LeVobinPhoto.
Follow me on Instagram @Danykas.pictures.
A Cochrane 25 photo. I got pictures from all my events that I take, and then I also have my full gallery in there too.
The Northwest community is thankful for these photographers for capturing some special moments.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
What are you talking about? We live in Nebraska. Was that a shoe?
I guess Cinderella isn't the only one losing shoes.
Hi, welcome back to Viking the Village. I'm Sophia McKinney, and today's question is, if Cinderella's shoe fit perfectly, then why did it fall off?
Well, I was thinking maybe she got nervous, and instead of her hands getting sweaty, it was her feet. Do you not think that's what it is, or what? No, okay.
If Cinderella's shoe fit perfectly, why did it fall off?
She was sweaty from dancing all night, and when your feet get sweaty, it makes it a lot easier for it to fall out.
All right. Yeah. That was right.
Scene.
Okay, we're done. Thank you.
Because she had slippery heels.
If Cinderella's shoe fit perfectly, why did it fall off?
She didn't clean the floor right. Her mom got mad. And then the guy was like, I'm done.
Then the guy comes around, like all the village, and he's like, I have this shoe. How does it fit perfectly?
Because the angle of her feet when she was running.
If Cinderella's shoe fit perfectly, why did it fall off?
It's simple. The rest of the story is because when you fall in love, your shoe size shrinks half a size. And that's why high school kids, their shoes shrink, they fall off, they fall in love like a million times.
Well, you see, since it was glass, right? So in Minecraft, right? When you cook glass.
It's not your turn.
You cook.
It's not your turn.
You cook glass, right, in Minecraft, right? So when
it's not your turn. Like a furnace. It's not your turn.
Excuse. So that's why it fell off, because of the chemistry within the shoe.
The geometry and
the angle of the heel.
Yeah.
So it's Minecraft.
That's what I said. And like biology or something, I don't know.
You did not say gravity. That's not what you said.
That good?
I definitely said gravity.
You did not say gravity.
I definitely said gravity.
Wait, what did you say?
Because the angle of her feet.
Cinderella's shoe fit perfectly. Why did it fall off?
She put butter on her feet so that way Prince Charming, is that who it is, would lick her feet and enjoy it.
Who's Cinderella?
Like Cinderella and the ball.
You know how she was dancing, and her feet got sweaty, you know, and her shoes slipped off.
Oh, it's probably because she had narrow feet. See, I work at Trade Home, and some people have narrower feet, so they actually have different needs for, you know, like certain like shoes, so it might have been just like a little bit loose on the side.
You look really good.
I think she stepped on a rock.
If the shoe fits, wear it.
Finally, we're back in shelter.
We can finally stop worrying about the crazy weather.
Max, I think I left my phone outside. Can we go find it?
Well, it looks like we gotta go.
Thanks for watching.
See you next time.